Imagine you're in France and you say something that's totally normal in English, like, I'm excited. But the word you used in French actually means something completely different, and now you're embarrassed. There are a lot of words in French that sound very similar to English that Americans often get wrong. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 of those words so that you can go to France more prepared and avoid embarrassment. For number one, of course, we have the word excité. Now, the French word excité refers to being excited in a more sensual way, and it's not the proper way to express excitement for a big event in someone's life or for a fun event happening. If you want to express excitement in that way, you can use the verb or the expression avoir hâte. For example, j'ai hâte de lire ce nouveau livre. For number two, we have the word librairie. Now, this word in French refers to a bookstore, even though it sounds like the English word library. And so instead of using the word librairie, you'd be better off using the word bibliothèque if you want to refer to a library where you go and borrow books rather than buy them. For example, you could say, Hier, j'ai étudié à la bibliothèque pendant 3 heures. For number three, we have the French word graduer. Now, this word, it refers to graduating or adjusting a scale or adding graduation marks to a measuring device like a graduated cylinder. And so, in recent times, the word graduate has started to become more acceptable to use as an anglicism in French to talk about graduation from high school or college, but the more traditional French way to refer to graduation from school is an expression like finir ses études or finir son diplôme. For example, you could say, j'aurai fini mes études très bientôt. Or you could say, j'ai fini mon diplôme il y a 2 ans. If you're finding these French tips helpful, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. For number four, we have the French verb actuellement. Now, while this French verb sounds like the English word actually, it is actually a word or adverb that refers to currently. It means currently. And so if you want to say actually in French, you can use words like en fait or vraiment. For example, en fait, il est prof, pas un comptable. Number five, we have the word monnaie. Now it's easy to think that this word refers to just all money in French. However, it only refers to coins or change money. If you want to refer to money in a more general sense in French, you'd be better off using the term l'argent. For example, je n'ai pas beaucoup d'argent que je peux dépenser aujourd'hui. For number six, we have the word laisser. Now, many people often think that this word is the French verb that means to bless. However, it truly means to get hurt or to injure. And so, if you want to say bless in French, you can use verbs like bénir or gâter. For example, il ne fait que se plaindre au lieu de bénir sa chance. If you want to know more about French words and phrases that are essential to use when you're out and about in a Francophone country, feel free to check out my free one-page cheat sheet that I have using the link that I'll put in the description of this video. Let's get into number seven, which is the French word collège. It's easy to think that this is just the equivalent word of the English term college. Well, in reality, this word in French refers to the French level of education that is equivalent to our United States level of education that's middle school or junior high. And so if you want to say college in French and refer to that kind of education, you'd be better off using a word like l'université. For example, en automne, je vais rentrer à l'université. Number 8, we have the French word surnom. Now, this word is commonly thought of as the French word for surname. In reality, it actually refers to the word nickname. And so if you want to talk about last names or surnames in French, you can use the word nom de famille. For example, le nom de famille de mon ami est Fournier. For number 9, we have the word amusement. This is not the idiomatic, correct, or traditional French way to express that you had fun. If you want to express that you had fun at something you did or somewhere you went, you can use the verb s'amuser. So you'll say something like, je me suis amusé à la fête. For number 10, the word that you've all been waiting for, we have préservatif. For example, someone might go to a cafe and ask, est-ce que je peux avoir des préservatifs pour mon pain, s'il vous plaît? This is extremely incorrect, and it's a potentially embarrassing mistake. To refer to preservatives or jelly, you can use the word confiture. For example, est-ce que vous avez de la confiture pour mon pain? If you want to talk about chemical food preservatives, you can use the term conservateur. For example, elle essaie d'acheter des produits sans conservateur. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.